veins popping out. Yeah. You usually touch and go? Touch and go, or do you stop and go?
Oh, no, usually, yeah, just touch and go.
Yeah. Cool.
Change that?
Depends on what, the goal is. If the goal is to lift more, because obviously you're pulling off the floor, you want to be able to pull from a dead stop, whereas more people have been doing it longer, they can touch and go. But if you're just trying to break the floor, most of the time people have issues breaking the floor. So if you're pulling, you touch and go all the time, you're not getting that dead stop pull. You know what I mean? Everything in powerlifting, well, lifting heavy, you're getting strong, is you're trying to resemble the last rep over and over again. So it's more like single sweet class than that. So you're trying to get the rep just perfect every single time. You can't do that with a touch and go or a roll. You see, not to say that it's wrong, it's just better to just break down the list, especially when you're starting out.
Go again, you make sure I'm getting
Yeah, cool. That's it. Cool. Sweet. Cool. That'll do. Yeah, that's good. As long as you stop and you just start again, that's fine. I'll let you do a couple more on this, and then I'll correct it after this one. Good. Just do one or two if you want. Yeah, cool. I'll correct it now. There's, even with a squat, we take 5 steps, but deadlift is a lot more basic, but you still incorporate the same things as a squat. The biggest thing that people don't do, or do, is they're hyperextending. Okay, and they're trying to think straight back, so they lift their chest. So it's really bad, which is really bad. Cool, depending, why you're doing it. But conventional obviously is what we're doing, but you want it locked down. So it's a total opposite to extending or hyperextending. As soon as you think high chest, you try and extend from the hips. So basically, locking down is the first thing. So it's basically you're just getting in a flex, like a fight position. So obviously, if you're thinking about catching a load, if you catch it out of the sky or a football or anything, naturally is just to get in fight position and catch the ball. You don't sit there and go try and catch a ball like that, do you? So that's when you just think you lock down like that, you're going to feel naturally just stronger. So that's the same position we try to replicate here and the squat. All it is you're just trying to make yourself as long as possible, flex your chest, flex your lats, and that's going to activate the lats and your upper back, your traps, is what's holding you from pulling forward. So you want to stop yourself from pulling forward. That's the main thing, because everyone just automatically shoots and then they drag the weight up. You see everyone doing that. If they just stuck with the weight, I sort of use the term, stick with the weight, just let your legs drive the weight. So it's more conventional, it's more of a drive. Not a squat, it's still a pull, but you want to actually drive the weight up. So in a conventional, I sort of think about driving it straight up through the roof. Okay? You don't want to be over so far that you're over like that. It's just a lock lats and draw down. Number, 1 or 2, depending on how you do it, is breathing. The biggest thing, the fact that's going to hold your back there is the pressure you put in your stomach. So have you heard of belly breathing before? Like when people play an instrument or something, you stuck the air in and you're filling your stomach up like a funnel. So you fill the bottom up and a big funnel. You don't want to fill yourself like a balloon. You want to sort of brace and then draw in. So you're just sucking as much air, and that's what's going to hold the back. That's what holds the lower back. Okay, so, and as soon as you get down the position, there's not much more to think about. Conventional is pretty basic, but as soon as you've got to get those right. So I reach down, I bring my feet in closer, because if you bring them closer, you're going to be actually higher. If you grab out here like a snatch grip, obviously that's going to pull you further down. So you've got further to extend, hip extend. So you want to make your arms, just think it made long, because you want to be in the finished position. That's the idea, to get finished. You don't want to be down here in a squat position, but it's sort of, you need to find the sweet spot for yourself. Everyone's different with different levers, you know what I mean? So I grab just outside my legs, so pretty much there, so the knees aren't in the way. Then I take my breath up here. So belly breathe, lock, if you've got a belt, lock into the belt, draw your lats down. So that's just squeezing, that lockdown feeling. Grip, and then make your arms long, drop to where you feel's right, and it's like a spring. So you're sort of pulling tension into the bar, then driving it out. Okay, so bang, and then drive your hips through, and that's it. Yeah, so there's a lot of things to think about, but if you just break it down slowly, all you have to think about when you drive is just explode, like a leg press. You just, the term I like to use is ripping your feet through the floor, like a glass floor. So just I'll cue you on each as we go. So stand up, sorry, for a second. Just try and reach down the floor and just flex those lats and chest. Sort of, and when still stay upright, it's sort of not forward but down. Yeah, that's it. That's perfect. See how you just, and you want to finish like that. You start like that and you want to finish like it. So pretty much nothing happens with the upper body. It's like ice, and there's just a chain hanging to the bar. The only thing that you're doing is driving through the floor and banging your hips through. The strongest part of your body is hip extension. So that's what you want to boom and drive it through. Okay, that's it. Take your hands out, Big breath in your belly. So you can take it up there, and so your hamstrings aren't tiring. You can take it up the top and breathe it in, and then drop, and then drive. Drive your hips through, bang. Yep. Big breath. Just a little bit more in the depth. So drop your ass a little bit more. Drive. That's perfect. Perfect. A lot better.
Actually feels like it's easy to lift.
Yeah, it does. You're putting, the idea of powerlifting, you're putting pressure in the body. So you want to put as much tension and pressure in the body, therefore you don't feel the weight. When I squatted, or tried to squat 330, I didn't get it. But when the weight's taken off on your max lift, it doesn't feel heavy if you do it correctly, if you set up correctly, because all the tension's in your back. And the same in a bench, you want to grip the bar like you want to break the bar. So it's the same. More pressure, you just don't feel in the lower back, and that's what most people feel in the conventionals, in the lower back. So the hardest thing is the breathing. So even practice every day, breathing, and really make your stomach tight, and making yourself long. And that's all. And then assessing that depth, but you'll pick it up real quick. Big breath in your belly. Bring your hips a little higher. There. Big breath in the belly. Lock down. Drive hips through. Bang. That's it. Big breath. That's it. Think about lock down, lock those lats just before you lift. Big breath. Pull tension on the bar and drive the bar and drive your hips through. Good. Okay. That's good. That's it. That's perfect. So yeah, it's just assessing where that depth is for you, and that's like you'll feel if you come too low, you feel like, oh, I'm just squatting the bar up. You come too high, you're stiff legging the bar. So, and like I said, when the weight comes on, don't think drive so your bum comes up. You want to stick with the weight, drive. Your back doesn't want to come down. That's the biggest thing. So when you tape yourself or whatever, when you're doing your lifts, you want to notice, you want to slow the video down and make sure it's not pulling, you're not pulling forward at all. You want to try and just stay strong with a steel rod going through your back, and it just drives and then bang. That's the idea.
This way.
Yeah, cool. Sorry to stuff you up. Come up, bring your hips up and go into crappy form again. So just relax. Okay, that's it. Bend over, grab the bar as relaxed. Okay, yeah, pretty much with the hamstring straight. Okay, now take your breath in, and then pull tension in the bar. So drop your bum and then drive. Bang. Yeah, good. That's it, big breath. So it's like a spring, you're building up tension, then you're driving. Yeah, that's good. And the more you get the cues right, the more explosion you're banging on the floor. Bang, that's it.
Yeah, that's what you mean by taking the breath.
Yeah, that's it. You're taking all that pressure in, locking down and then driving. And those are the only steps. Conventional is fairly basic. It's and it'll shoot your deadlift through the roof instantly. What do you want to go, 100?
I'll go 100.
Yeah, right. I don't know if they're going to fit you, but that's mine, but you're probably going to be nowhere near it. You might have to... Yeah, oh, that'll fit. You don't want it Squat you have a lot tighter, but in the deadlift it's just comfortable because you don't want to feel like you're throwing up when you lift. You just want it to be just stiff. That you can put, because you remember you're going to expand your stomach and push into that belt. So you're going to use that belt to breathe into. Don't think about the weight, just think about the form. A big breath in the belly, pull down slowly where you feel good, and then drive it through the floor. Big breath first, pull in slow, then drive, and drive through hips. Good. Okay, that's it. Let it down. Don't do another rep. Okay, so we'll work up to a warm up, which for me is probably 100, 140, and then I do singles all the way up. So you just want to save that energy when, yeah. So that felt real easy.
Actually felt fucking easy.
Cool. Yep, 120. Big breath in your belly. Stay up, remember. So stay relaxed. Big breath. Lock that chest down, and then drive. Drive hips through. Good. That's good. That's it. That's good. So see how'd your back feel? Yeah. Oh, that's good. Basically, that's our biggest issue, is trying to stop the weight from moving away from you. So usually when people shoot, the bar will go away, and then they're grinding the weight all the way out here. We try and keep it as close as we can. So that's just that same locking down, lock your back in, drive. As soon as you go like this, the weight's going to go warm.
So is that what happened that time?
A little bit, but it's just because you're not used to the technique, but you still pulled it. I think you could pull it a lot more comfortable. Pretty much you kick your hips through, as soon as it passes your knees, knees drive, and then you just bang, bang. But make sure your arms are long. You want to go an extra?
I'd be happy to go, 5 more each side.
Yeah.
Like 20 minutes with bearded strength coach, and that's 20 kilos above what I usually, and it feels so much easier.
Yeah. You don't have to control it down, just go down with the weight, so don't save your back. Yeah. It'll become second nature as soon as you've done it after a while, and as soon as you program into it, you do it probably program you slowly increasing. So honestly, I'd see you hitting 150, 160 within 10 weeks. Pretty comfortable.
That's the biggest thing, is that it's not, I'm doing 100 and it feels like shit's going.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Big breath in the belly, make sure you drop down a level. Drive, that's it, drop. No, close. You just missed that lower back getting used to that, because obviously you've gone up a fair bit. Well, that's 30% more.
I'm happy not to get that, mate.
Yeah, cool, man. No worries. Yeah, buddy. Cool.
It's just crazy the difference it actually feels in the technique. I'll go and watch the video and I'll practice what we do.
That's what I mean. My mate from Bundy, he started about a year. He's pretty dedicated. He was around your weight, 67 kilos. He come over to us and he pulled 220. So he's gone within a year. He could barely 120, and at 67 kilos he pulled 220. I think he's even pulled more than that since.
That's crazy.
And he just preps 1 week, slowly increases, then drop back down. You've always got to come up and down, and peak, and then come back down, peak, and
Alright, so as you can see, the mad gains in like 20 minutes, half an hour. Is that what it's been?
Yeah, that's it.
No, but that's crazy. Form and technique is everything. If people want to find you, Josh, what do they do? Where do they go?
You go to Instagram's probably the best place, the Bearded Strength Coach, or you can hit me up on joshwiseman.com.au, my webpage.
Number one.
Cheers.
My beard will be better next time, and so will my deadlift, mate.
No,
Thanks
cool,
so
man.
much.
No worries, cool, buddy. Cheers.